Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly 2 Band of Thieves for the Sony PlayStation 2. In the last episode, we completed Episode 4 in 2 hours-ish, as usual. And now we have Episode 5 to contend with. We've finally gotten Sly and Murray out of jail, but we still have some unfinished business with the Contessa now that the Contessa has escaped. Also, where in the world has Carmelita gone off to, because she got captured as well? Well, we're probably going to find out here. And it's cutscene time.
Time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us in the prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed. To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thievius Raccoonus describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts. News of the Contessa's corruption has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war. But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
And now, we are going further into Prague in order to basically beat Nayla and the Contessa at their own game. But first, I want to do 2 things. 1, I want to buy the paraglide for Sly Cooper. Only 600. I'm glad it is, because we're gonna need this ASAP. And of course we have the silver medal from the last episode that I didn't cash in. We can cash that in now. And using the paraglide is very, very simple. You just press R1 in midair. Seriously, that's all you have to do. You can just glide through the air and fall just a little bit slower. Even though you don't take fall damage, it does make it easier to get to certain parts. And you don't have to assign it to any button. Just press R1 while in the air, and you'll be able to use it, just like that. Now, obviously that's where we need to go to get the mission started. But do we want to start the mission, or do we want to get the clue bottles? I think we're going to go for the clue bottles, obviously. So, obviously, well, maybe not obviously, unless you've played through this level so many times. This is neatly sectioned off as far as the clue bottles are concerned, because most of the stuff, most of the clue bottles that you need to get are going to be in... Great. They're going to be in that area over there, where that huge church-looking thing is. Basically, the other sides of these bridges that we're seeing is where we really want to go for the huge meat of these levels. And if I could somehow get... Wow. I have to do this the hard way, don't I? I guess I do. And apparently even the cars aren't going to be able to help me do it. These blue lights are from the tanks that are all around here. Great, I really wanted to be shot. Come on. Really? I can't get away from them like this? All they have to do is just see you once and it's over. Yeah, these tanks, don't even try to fight them off. You're going to get destroyed if you do. And even the simple act of trying to get away from them will get you killed. Unfortunately. This is how I should have gone up here. Now there's a thing that I want to do. And if I could get... There we go. What I want to do is use a paraglider to get up there. Can't believe I did that first try. And from here, we can use the paraglider to get to this bottle. How many do we have so far? Only 3. Yikes. Okay. Obviously, there are more things that we need to get. And I want to make sure that I get them. If I can find them at the very least. I really want to stay close to the other buildings for now. And not cross the bridges yet. Because one, there's still some clue bottles to find. There's actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, 10 actually. Before you get into the meat of everything. And I've only gotten 4 of them. And I really need to keep a good lookout and just stop and listen for a bit to get some of these things. There's a clue bottle right there, but how do we get to it? Well, it's actually pretty simple. There are some holes, signified by the blue sparkles, that we can use to get in there. And that's exactly what we're going to do. This just leads to the other hole, and this will lead to the clue bottle that we need to get. There is another one nearby. I want to get that too. Thankfully, it's not very hard to find, especially once you're down here. Because there it is. Now there is... Nope. Want to stay away from the blue lights. There is no blue light special to be spoken of with any of these tanks. And I could have sworn I heard a clue bottle. Guess not. Well. There's obviously nothing around here. And I do want to stay to the side there just so I don't get zapped. And I just want to be super careful as I do everything. I also want to go back to the church one more time because I didn't get that bottle either. How are we doing around here? Okay. Really? Okay. We might as well go over here and do it this way. And I could take the wire all the way over there, but I can also go over here too. Now up here is a well. Kind of hard to tell, but that hole up there does come down from a well. And you can use it to get to this bottle if you need one. We now have 8 of these. Oh, and you can also ride that boat as a rather nifty way of getting around the... What is it? The water here if you need to. And of course, these are live and you do not want to touch any of these. Okay, we got... Neat. Well, I was standing on that at least for a little while. There we are. Alright, we got the 10. And I've been playing for about 11 minutes now. Though I do cut off the first couple of seconds. Just so I have a nice, easy, clean start at the end of these videos. And now that that's over with, we need to go all the way into this area. Get out of here, you. We need to start looking around here. Ah, great. He had something I wanted, too. I could tell because of that glisten in his pocket. Well, that ain't gonna happen now. You might have... Well, you're just gonna have coins. What about over here, though? I guess there's not much in the way of that. I do want to look around over here because I know where near these other killer tanks are. I can find another bottle, and there it is. Of course, if I could do this without getting blasted into oblivion, that would be great. Alright. There are a few more bottles around here. I want to make sure that I get them, too. There are a few. And there's one. And what do you have? Nothing I would want. Well, so much for that. Need to start listening around too, as well. Is there anything down here? Well, we haven't been here yet. Might as well check this out. And try not to get the suspicion of anybody around here. And there is another one of these. Alright, we got that. We are almost halfway through, and I am playing through this pretty well. Maybe not the best playthrough of all, but it's still something. And I want to go over to there. Because there is another clue bottle. Thankfully, jumping to this platform is really easy. And this guy might have something I want. Nope, just more coins. Still want to pay attention for stuff, though. You never know. I haven't even been in the graveyard yet. Well, we can get this. I want to see if I can get the hard stuff first. That would be pretty nice. And they get the more difficult stuff out of the way, too. Now, where was that bottle that I had just seen? Oh. There's two in this area. One of them is on these spires, which we can easily jump to. Doesn't seem that way, but we can actually jump to them. Get out of here, you. We found one, but there's another. Oh. Oh. It makes more sense if you do this the other way. Usually you have hooks to do this with. You're supposed to go up here from the docks at ground level. And then you're supposed to jump to over here, and then you have this. So if you're wondering what the deal with that is, now you know. Time to press L2 and knock this dude out. And I believe we were just here. Yeah, we were just here. Let me go ahead and climb upwards. This will take us over to number 20. And I could have stolen something from that guy. Oh well. Well, at least I got him out of the way. Okay, I'm hearing the music, not the clue bottles. But I know for a fact that one is here. Because this was the last one I got in the practice run. Not sure if you can hear it, but it's right here. And we can climb to the very top of this tower. Not much of a reason to, but we might have one a little later on. In the meantime, I'm just going to make this super impressive leap. And go over here. Good thing we did, because that was a nice nifty little shortcut to right here. I'm going to get that bottle below later. I want to go up first. Because there's something up here. And maybe up here too. Need to start paying attention and listening. So it doesn't seem like I'm going to be hearing much of anything. How much do I have so far? 23. Alright, where did I climb up from? Right here. Let us do this again. Well, that's one way to get down there. And that's one way to get rid of him. Alright. We are now 24 for 30. I want to do a little bit more exploring when it comes to these little areas. Because I may be missing some bottles and I may not even know it. I want to check all throughout here and make sure that I have checked up here before I go back down the ground level where the cemetery is. That's probably where I'm going to find the last of the stuff that I need to get. So, I'm just going to run around here. Haven't been here yet. That's good to know. I believe we've been there already. You don't want to hit those because those will blow up and they will try to take you with them. Which is never a fun idea. Thankfully there is some health down there. And I might as well just go ahead and get some more coins here. Oh, hey. You know what? It looks like I may have to look around in the lower areas. After all. And this guy has something that I would like. Oh, a topaz. Not worth a lot, but it's still worth something. Well, we might as well start looking around in the lower areas in case anything manages to just come up. And what do you know? Something has. That was right there. Now to look around on the ground. We've been here already, so we don't have to worry about that. Sly's obviously seen something up there, but I can't tell what it is, to be quite honest. And there doesn't seem to be anything down here, which is unfortunate, but you think there'd be something down there at the very least. Also, not sure if you can tell, but the tombstone next to Sly there, R.I.P. Rocket. Reference to Rocket, robot on wheels for the N64, which was the first game that Sucker Punch ever developed. They wouldn't develop another game until Sly Cooper and the Thieves Raccoonist, and the rest is history. Anyway, enough with the history lesson. That thing I'm probably going to have to get later. By the way, you can break these for coins. Sadly, you can also break the rocket one for coins as well. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of that, though, because it makes it a little easier to miss that Easter egg that I just showed off. And let's see here. I think it's better if I just go straight to here. And he just realized I exist. Not for long, though. Okay, thankfully that was a bad enemy. For a minute, I thought it was going to be another one of those flashlight guys, but nope. Might as well just go ahead and wait for him to show up and then fight him. And you do carry something. Something that is very nice and useful. Another gold medal. Bye-bye. Now, I heard another one of these things nearby. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. I forgot about this. Now we have 3 more to go. Might as well grab whatever you've got. And there is something near here. I can hear it. It's up there. Might as well take its stuff. There we go. Now to see if we can get away from him. We can. Excellent. That is exactly what I wanted to do. And now we need to go up to that building. Can't do it with him in the way. Come on, guy. Really? Come on. Nope, not yet. Might as well take his coins. And then we can go up here. That is up there. And that is up there. We only have 1 more of these left. Need to start paying attention. How long have I been playing for? Almost 25 minutes. That's really good, actually. Ah, he had something shiny in his back pocket. And I couldn't tell if that guy had something that I wanted. Or if there... Not that, but... If there was something clue bottle-wise that I could get. I think all the stuff that I need now is on the lower levels. And these guys keep docking my steps at every possible turn. Great, and then the tank shows up. And now that's probably going to be up there. I can probably hear something from up here. Or at least in the general area of the... What is it? The cathedral entrance here. And I can't tell for certain if I really have heard something. And this guy can see me. I don't want these guys to see me. Just great. So now I'm being respawned again. I really need to go back to the bridge area. Come on. I cannot get past any of these guys to save my life. Have I ever been over there? Yeah, I have. So that rules that out. But I really want these guys around. No, I don't. And this guy has nothing that I want to pick up. So much for that. I do want to get him out of my hair, though. And now it's time to see if we really can find anything around here. See if I am missing anything in these lower areas. Trying to listen for the sound of the clue bottles. But I can't exactly find anything or hear anything. Why do I have the feeling it may be over here? This looks like a good place to look. That's why. I suddenly remembered. It's right here. And wow, this hunt for the clue bottles ended up being a lot shorter than the last few that I've had. Usually they go for 40 or 50 minutes, but here I'm only looking around for 30 minutes. So I'm going to be able to end this video earlier than I thought I would. All I need to do is just get back to the safe house and then everything will be right as rain. I just need to avoid getting shot at and then I'll be good. And here we are. Now, what did we score while getting all those clue bottles? Not a whole lot. But it's still better than nothing. So, I'm going to go ahead and save the game right here. And get a nice drink of tea. Hopefully it'll be enough to clear my throat. So, join me next time where we get episode 5 started on the right foot and we get some missions started. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!